Ready?
Yep.
Welcome back to another episode of The Smart Degenerates. I'm one of your hosts, Rashard 90302, along with my guy Mike G.
Hey.
And my boy Jay Mesa.
What up, what up?
Fellas,
What's giddy?
week 2. Let's just start off by asking y'all a general question. What did we see? What did we learn this weekend? Who wants to start first?
I'll start first. First thing I want to say I learned this week would be the Broncos at home. Defense is solid.
Style with the number.
Hell yeah, fucking completely shut out Zeke. What do you have? 8 yards rushing.
No, 8 yards on 9 carries. Where they did that at, especially with
Right,
Dallas.
so he averaged less than a yard a carry. He was
And I think he got to 8 yards at like the end of the game. Like he was on 0 for most of the game.
for sure.
So do y'all think the 9 carries was a result of why only 9 carries? That's light for Dallas period. No matter what the other defense was doing,
They got down early.
Yeah, they got down 14 early, and they had to turn it
I
back.
was just watching Giants try to run it down 2 touchdowns. And it was looking bad.
What the casual person or the person that didn't see the game may not know it was an hour delay. Did that from y'all point of view factor into the game?
It was already down the touchdown though.
I mean, you never an hour. You got to come stretch again. You got to come out and do all that.
But no.
But so do they.
Yeah, because the defense was still going to be the same defense. So, I mean, the fact that they had to stretch again, whatever, they were still done a touchdown. And it was really just the defense. They couldn't get anything done. And they forced Dak to pass. And we know Dak's not the best passer. He's a good, play action. He can dink and dunk. But he's no Brady. He's no Rodgers.
He's not even. I wouldn't say that he's not necessarily a good passer. In his rookie year,
he's not going to beat you with his arm.
Listen, he didn't. He never really had to. His rookie year, he was spoiled. It's not that he can't, but it's just like you can't just throw him into the fire asking him to do that.
Right. Well, I mean.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
I mean, if he could do it, he would have done it.
Yeah, if he could do it, he would have done it.
He didn't have. He had nothing for them, bro. He was cool. He gave you a couple passes. I mean, he just like every other quarterback that's kind of semi-dual threat. I can throw a little bit. I can pass a little bit.
At the same time, too, did they play the Broncos last year? So in a sense, this is his rookie, not year, but time against them. Like he's never played that Broncos again. What I saw, I think this was the weekend of teams coming back to reality. Like the Rams, they killed last week, came back to earth. Same with the Jags. Titans look like a completely different team. Even the kid in Cleveland, he played good the first game. He got his introduction into the NFL. He got knocked out the game. Kaiser. So
he got knocked out the game.
He had a migraine and he came back.
You know what's crazy? The dude they put in actually marched him down and got a touchdown. I thought I was going to cover because of that.
Right.
Then they bring Kaiser back in. He immediately threw it away.
He got 3 picks, so it was no wrong. Good day.
Wow.
We also learned that there is no fucking Super Bowl hangover for the Atlanta Falcons. They opened the Mercedes-Benz Stadium and they just came in there and kicked ass. I didn't expect it, but they handled Green Bay with relative ease.
I know one degenerate who saw this shit first half ready.
Oh yeah.
No, I was too. I was in a hundred.
I was in the Green Bay full. They completely stung it up like the egg. I didn't have faith in Atlanta's secondary, but I should have. The only thing
it was more so their D line. It was getting after A-Rod.
Yeah, and we got to stop and think. The only thing that Atlanta has really done wrong within the past year was blow a 25-point lead in the Super Bowl. Right. Other than that, they've been a juggernaut.
Right.
So keep them in mind. They're running hot right now, or running lukewarm since we are only 2 work weeks in.
Right.
What you see, Mace? That stood out to you?
I see that teasers is the way to go for me personally. I'm gonna tease till I'm dead because back-to-back teasers hit. You can almost always guarantee that your teams that you like, your good teams, are gonna hit. Patriots, Falcons, all season. You can pencil those in. That's what I'm taking with a tease every time.
But you didn't need them with a tease this time.
I don't care if I do or don't. I know that.
But you're costing yourself.
I left money on the table. Yeah, you do that every time you take a money line over a spread. You leave the money on the table. Technically.
Yeah, but nah.
But if I can guarantee myself a certain amount of money, at least I know I'm gonna hit a higher percentage on these. And why not? That's what it costs me to feel more secure. That's what it costs. I could go outside and shoot craps and triple up right now, right? Or I could put my money in the bank. One safer than the other. So I'm good on that. I like the Chiefs, but really I like the Patriots being who they are regardless of where they're at. Their game travels. They put up a good amount of points. Same thing with Falcons. Both put up 30 this week.
Right.
So
Another thing I saw was the Bucks and the Dolphins after being off after all the shit going on in Florida. They came out.
Yeah.
The Dolphins came across the country, handling business out here in LA.
I figured they would.
And then the Buccaneers just had an exhibition, a fifth preseason game, if you will, against the Bears.
is that Bucks or is that Bears though? The Bears made it
Combination
look
of both, because at the end of last season, the Bucks did look good. The Bears is in mid-season form already. And I didn't expect the Dolphins to go to San Diego. I mean, not San Diego, force of habit, but come to LA and handle business like that.
Mhm.
Even though it took a blown field goal, but either way, they didn't show remnants of a
hook or
team.
crook, one or
They
the
didn't show no remnants of a team that came across the country or was going through all the stuff that was going on with Hurricane Irma. So shout out to them.
Who do you think was our biggest, biggest miss? You would say, right? Like, who's the team you really thought was going to show something and just lay the egg completely?
That laid the egg completely. They pushed, but I will say, and this is kind of near and dear to my heart, the Panthers. Whatever's going on with that offense, the defense gave up 3 points against Frisco, 3 points here, but the offense only manages 9.
But they lost Greg Olsen, which is going to be big in the future.
And they did cover the T's, just for those of you who are keeping track.
Also, man, I gotta go back to the Titans again, man. They went from looking like they might not win a division to they might win the division.
Yep.
Texans have half of a team. Aside from DeAndre Hopkins, there's not really too much going on offense. Their defense is pretty stout. They only gave up 6 and whatever they gave up last week. 9, but the Colts are not gonna do it. Jags are jagging. Texans don't got it, and Titans look like they in the driver's seat.
We're going to the playoffs.
And we got to put the respect back on touchdown time in the name. Like we all thought.
Respect on my name, good.
And that's pretty much it. Everything pretty much came out the forum. Yeah, the fools go with the Rams and the Jags. Welcome back to week 2.
I think the key, right, is just not betting too much on any one game so that these little hiccups don't kill us. Like, same unit every time, all throughout.
Sure.
Okay, now we don't want to really key in too much on this, but before we get to week 2 and what we like coming up next week, briefly can we touch on what happened in college football? Just a couple of teams to watch, or
For sure.
let's talk about that.
I banged on Clemson. Clemson's got the best D-line in football. Lamar Jackson.
4 first rounders on that.
He is an amazing talent. He is the newcomer of Michael Vick. But that O-line had nothing for Clemson's D-line. His receivers are mediocre, and they just couldn't do anything. So I think Clemson is the team to watch. Of course, we got to watch Bama. They've got the pro defense.
Hey, you gotta be careful though. I don't know if there's spreads or
Oh yeah, I've been going against Bama.
Let me tell you why you can go against them, because they can't pass the ball. Like they either score on big plays, like they're not gonna just march and just keep an offensive flow going like that, and that gives the other. All you gotta do is score. Their spread are gonna be high. So
and see, that's the thing though. That's the key thing. They're the #1 team in the country, and they're kind of like the Warriors. They're gonna always have an inflated spread. So you can always, 28, 35, 42.
And let me just tell you, if the opposite team scores 3 to 10 points,
yeah, they're going to cover it.
Alabama is not going to generate just constant points like that.
I did hit Colorado State second half against Bama. Just putting it 2 and 2 together, just seeing how the game
Did
goes.
you notice they took out Bama's quarterback? Once they got
I
too much
wasn't even watching the game. I was just following it on my phone. And
But Nick Saban is on some other shit, because the game before that, he had a kid from Hawaii sub.
Is that guy? Because he's an actual passer.
Yeah, but he's super young, though. He's like a freshman.
Yeah, he's an actual passer, and you got this freaking running
Wide
back.
receiver,
Yeah.
running back.
All he can run is the option and throw the deep bomb. He can throw the deep bomb, but as far as like running an actual
That's not a
offense,
pro offense.
Hey, I like, and they seem like they're going to be the heater. I think they hit 3 straight times covering. For me, Oklahoma State.
Oh,
They got the best.
Their offense is
It's
high power.
Best quarterback wide receiver combo in the nation, hands
I
down.
like Oklahoma State.
Like them. Stanford snuck it up for me. I wasn't really too keen on
San Diego State.
I'm like, man.
I did give you that one.
That one, he gave it to me, but I was kind of confident too, because it's like, okay, you fresh off a loss from SC, San Diego State was unranked, but it was like you got in a game like that where it's just California. They're not rivals, but the kids from San Diego State are gonna be pumped up to play at Stanford because it's Stanford. Like if they were playing SC, they'd probably be pumped up.
They're all coming in the same high school system.
That's another thing you gotta factor in. Like even with
But the divisional, that's kind of the learning from the NFL too.
Right.
Divisional matchups do matter.
definitely matter.
I mean, who saw Niners and the Seahawks getting into a stalemate?
Right.
And that's who. Would you say who laid the fucking egg? The fucking
the
Seahawks.
But in hindsight,
But did they lay
no,
the eggs?
right. I was about to say, bro, no, they didn't because they only scored 3 points last week.
They looked bad against Green Bay too. They might just not be.
Their offense is not nothing.
Yeah.
Defense is not giving up nothing, but the O is tricky.
So was Pete Carroll right to not pick up Kaepernick? Because maybe they'd already be beating that drum. Like, man, get Russell out of here. Isn't he the problem?
No,
Russell's the problem. Let me tell you what happened to them. They traded for fucking Jimmy Graham. They traded their center, who's a Pro Bowler every year, Max Unger. And if you look at that, that's why the Saints' offensive line is terrible. Because it's like the point guard from their O-line is down the Seahawks, and Jimmy Graham is down the Saints, and Jimmy Graham is on Seahawks not being productive. He doesn't go with their system and vice versa in New Orleans.
Yeah, so is it time to sell Seahawks?
Not sell them because they'll win a lot of games like that. Like they can get to the Super Bowl winning games like that. But if you're gambling on them, you gotta kind of sell them.
I don't think they can get to the Super Bowl.
I liked them preseason for Super Bowl, but now,
bro, their defense is fine. If they put up any kind of offense, bro.
yeah, but the
offense,
the Packers just ran through them.
Okay, so let me ask y'all this. This week, Seattle got to go to Tennessee. They're plus 2.5. Who you got?
I got Seattle.
Nah,
That's just a better team.
on the road?
Bro.
Big dog.
Seattle, bro, believe it or not, is better than the Raiders, bro. And you seen what
No, the fuck they're not. What do you mean?
They're the Raiders.
Seattle's
Bro,
better than the Raiders?
Listen, let me get explain.
Oh my god, no fucking.
Seattle's
They might have gone
defense.
too far.
Yeah.
No, it's not, bro. I'm not. And I bet anybody on that game, Seattle's defense is like the Raiders' offense towards Tennessee. Tennessee's not going to be moving the ball on Seattle's defense. I don't know what Seattle's offense is going to be doing.
Okay, so then it's just gonna be a freaking
It's
stuff.
going to be, it's not stalemate. It's going to be, what's the spread on that game?
We're favored.
Oh, yeah. Seattle's going to win that game. But like, it feels good. They can win that. They can go in there and win that game, and I would not be surprised, bro. No matter how bad they're playing. Like,
Alright, we're going.
We'll have to check the research.
all right, well, let's say, what do we like? What do we see for the coming week?
Yeah, let me pull up this
Let's run through this future schedule. While we
In the
talking
group chat earlier, I had a few out there that escaped me right now. But they said it was all favorites, but
Well, yeah, I like to.
this seems like the week where it's one of those weeks, just like in basketball, no matter which sport you have, where the stars align and certain teams are playing certain teams, and it's just kind of meant to be. Nothing's guaranteed.
Ooh, I like this freaking Baltimore going to Jacksonville -4.
Exactly.
I like that.
But no, that's a trap.
That's a trap?
Ravens offense can sputter. I can see them slipping up with them. I understand.
Bro,
That
their
was-
defense though?
Let me
That was a tough game for them to get to.
Let me tell you what
I know they won by 2 touchdowns.
They
but
fucking covered. They covered their first 2 weeks, huh?
they were in it with the Browns for a minute. though.
Let's just get it out of the way. Let's call it spade a spade.
I like
Steelers going to the Bears. I like them. I like the Falcons to cover over the Lions. They only favored by 3.5. I think it should
What's
be a
the
lot.
spread?
It's only 3.5. I would expect like a 4.
But you know, Atlanta's a different team on the road. And
They are a different team on
fucking
the
Matt
road.
Stafford just looks pretty
But,
good.
Bro, that offense, bro. Come on now.
he looked good against the number 2 ranked defense y'all said from last year.
Yeah, he did.
But they were without their best corner.
Yeah, they were. Because Marvin Jones did moss somebody who would have been Janoris Jenkins.
Eli Apple fucking looking in the sky. What the fuck was that, bro?
But
But,
than a corner away.
I like these Chiefs going to the Chargers and winning by more than 3, bro. That's silver platter material right there. It is divisional, but the Chiefs have handled their business against 2 better teams than the Chargers. I see them doing that. How we feel about the Bengals and the Packers? Both coming
What
off.
do you mean?
I like
I don't think
Packers.
Packers easy.
Packers easy.
Okay.
Cincinnati.
The Bengals are about to get what's his name, Marvin Lewis fired.
Yeah.
They should have been fired.
You see, they already replaced offensive coordinator with the
Yeah, but
quarterback coach.
they've not fucking scored a touchdown this year.
How are we not? Yeah,
How do you have AJ Green,
You know,
Jeremy Hill, Mixon, and Giovanni
No
Bernard
touchdown.
and Eifert with no touchdowns? Not a
Oh my
touchdown,
God.
not a rushing
Names.
name.
That's
let's see if there's anybody else. Them and the 49ers haven't scored a touchdown yet.
Wow.
And Niners are dear to my heart. I think
think
they're
they
going to
did.
crack the Rams. No.
No, they did.
Oh, and we got some line movement. Tennessee up to -3.
Hey man, sometimes the line was gonna play you, man.
Hell yeah.
You was
Play-
preaching that Tennessee movement from a positive to a negative in week 1. That did not look good.
Oh my no, here's the lock of the fucking week.
Who?
The Broncos and the Bills. That Bills offense can't do shit.
You know me, bro. I stay away from the lock of the week talk.
I mean, you know what I mean. You
I'm
see
just
something
saying.
like that.
Bills
That looks
are-
like a good game,
the
bro.
Bills
the
aren't
Bills
bad.
might what, bro?
Where are they playing?
They're playing in Buffalo. It
Buffalo.
doesn't matter, bro. That defense will travel from Denver to Buffalo.
I like the under.
Defense travels,
I like
but
that.
yeah, there's offense travel. I like under too.
The
I
Bills
like-
just
I
lost
like
to somebody, or they couldn't put somebody weaker.
Hey, and I like under in this Baltimore game
Oh.
against Jacksonville, and I like under in our game versus Seattle.
And another, my man don't like lock of the week, but you can book the Raiders against the Redskins. They can play on Jupiter.
I
They
think that could be a trap. Man.
no, by 3 points.
Yeah, by 3. I think that could be a trap.
Bro, y'all are better than the Titans are better than the Redskins, bro.
Oh man, but it only
It's
gets
a
up there.
matchup.
I
It's
know
a
that,
matchup.
but bro, the eyeball test. The eyeball
The
test.
Redskins can put up points though, way more than the
Yeah,
Jets.
they can. But I don't know what y'all don't like. Y'all don't like for some reason.
Kirk Cousins.
Raiders are weak on defense, bro. They have a cool defense. I won't say good, but they have a defense enough to handle Kirk Cousins, bro. And the offense is going to suffice for that,
They're
bro.
early game. Oh no, no, they're late game.
Yeah,
So I'm saying
Sunday
they
night
like
game.
it. So they like it, bro. We
Sunday
ready.
night,
Kirk
Redskins,
Cousins,
Raiders.
bro.
We're going to have to revisit that, man. That could be a trap. Because
How we do it, we'll
I
see.
will bet
Yeah, I will
right
bet you
now.
some,
I will bet you right now that both the Chiefs and Raiders don't cover. One of them
I
are not
got
going to
that
cover.
cover.
Both of them.
Both of them, we
I
got
bet
that.
both they don't cover. One of them's going to cover. One of them's not.
It's one of them weeks. Remember I said that we can refer back to this as one of those weeks. If you got your bankroll right, watch the movement.
What about the
Lot of
Patriots? The -13.
I like that too.
With the rookie
With the
coming
rookie
in.
coming in?
Yeah. I think
I like that too.
Houston.
Only reason I'm not calling that a lot because it's at 13, but I like that.
But Houston came in
Houston
here
had
last
defense,
time
though.
with the rookie, and they
But
hung
let
in
me
there.
tell you, might be a trap. This is not a divisional game, but it kind of is a divisional game.
Because they play them a lot, yeah.
Not even that. The head coach for Houston, Arians, used to be the D coordinator for Patriots, so he kind of know
Yeah.
the structure of them. So keep an eye on that.
Yeah, and Gronk got banged up last game. He left the game. Did he come back?
He didn't come back, but he said he'd be all right. They talked to
I
him.
mean, I know y'all hate to hear it, but it sounds like a teaser game to me. Tease the Patriots down to a touchdown. I like that. I think they could definitely beat the Texans by 21 points though.
What would you play it with though if it was seasonal? What else you see out there?